We are back here on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. If you are a regular viewer of this show, you know there's a couple times a year that I always look forward to. This time of year, it is time for Pittsburgh. Let me make sure I get it right. The Pittsburgh International Jazz Festival 2018. So it's a little bit different on the title, right?
Yes, we changed the name.
All right, why?
Pittsburgh International Jazz Festival. The name changed because the festival is in its 8th year and originally was Pittsburgh Jazz Live International Festival. It was presented by the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, and now it is a project of the August Wilson Center, because it followed me there.
I was going to say, and that makes sense because this has always been your baby.
It's my baby.
Yeah,
she's grown up.
it is.
She's 8 years old.
8 years old.
I say she. She's a girl.
But I mean, you have seen tremendous growth over
yeah.
the 8 years. Yeah, talk through that.
I was thinking back about the first festival that we had, and it was. We had good attendance, and we had artists that people hadn't heard of, like a Gregory Porter.
A Gregory Porter,
right? And but it was still a really festive event. It brought a lot of different kinds of people together. That has not changed. Where the audience is very diverse. We get about 20 to 25,000 people that come to Pittsburgh, either from the surrounding areas or from other states, other countries, to see these artists. And it's just a really warm, welcoming weekend for Pittsburgh. The downtown restaurants do great. The hotels are full. And so everybody, city.
I was going to say, yeah, it's just
really
kind of a feel-good thing overall. Okay, so it starts on Friday, June the 15th.
Friday, June 15th. And we start with the Jazz Crawl, which we've done since the very beginning, where we work with about, I think we have 10 to 12 downtown restaurants and different locations where we'll have live music featuring our local musicians, and we're so fortunate here in Pittsburgh to have so many incredible artists. And so they will be performing in places like the La Parata, NOLA, Blend, the Cigar Bar. A few new places. Eddie V's, Fairmont. The Red Steakhouse, the new steakhouse.
And just so that folks understand, when we talk about a jazz crawl, that means there is entertainment at all these places.
Yes.
And you can just wander in and out as you feel so moved.
Wander in and out, enjoy different kinds of music. We hope that you stop and eat and drink and support the restaurants. And that's from 5:30 until 9 on Friday night. We also have the Pittsburgh Jazz Orchestra that has kind of reconfigured. Sean Jones is coming back to be the artistic director, and so they will be performing on Friday from 5:30 to 7. And we have Steeltown Horns that will be performing from 8:30 to 9:30, and that's on an outdoor stage. That's right near the August Wilson Center. And then we kick off the festival with a big opening night party, which is, in my opinion, one of the best parties that I've ever attended.
Taste of Jazz.
A Taste of Jazz, formerly Rhythm and Groove. And we have, I think, 17 restaurants that are going to have their specialty there for people to sample. We'll have drink specials featuring Wiggle Whiskey. North Coast Brewing, they have incredible beer. I'm not a big beer drinker, but I do like their beer. And we have a lot of different kinds of entertainment. So we have DJ Selecta. So if you want to dance, we have Stacia Abbott, who's a local jazz artist, and she does kind of an R&B jazz thing. We have Orrin Evans, who's an incredible pianist, who's a member of the Bad Plus. He also performs in Sean Jones' quintet, and he has his own groups, Captain Black Orchestra, and then his own trio. He's a busy, busy guy out of Philadelphia. He'll be here performing, doing solo piano with a vocalist. We have Benny Benek the third, who is a Pittsburgher but is in New York.
Let me just say this: we're halfway through, and we're just on the opening, the big opening, right?
I know.
So we gotta pick it up.
Move it along. Okay.
So now that's a ticketed event.
That is a ticketed event. There is general admission price, and there's also a VIP price. And if you opt for VIP because you're special like that, we have in the VIP area this open bar and catering by Eddie V's. So it's going to be a really nice setting. But the entire party is going to be great. So there'll also be a salsa orchestra. So a lot of different types of music.
And
a
this
taste
is
of jazz,
all in the August Wilson Center.
All in the August Wilson Center on Friday night. Saturday we have the outdoor stages, a lot of free concerts. We have a children's event that's presented by the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust. That's at noon at the August Wilson Center. We will have performances Shamika Copeland, blues artist, Kenny Garrett, jazz. It closes with Corey Henry, who is an incredible musician.
Let me come back to Shamika Copeland. Talk to me about her a little bit.
Shamika Copeland is, she's a young blues, I'm going to say legend in the making.
Okay.
She has performed all over, and she's actually from New York, but she has roots in the South.
Okay.
And she's going to be performing, and we're making a big announcement around her performance that I can't tell you yet. Yeah.
Janice, you're supposed
More
to be able
come.
to tell us.
I know. I'll tell you offline.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But she's performing. This is the first time we've had a blues artist at the festival. So I'm really excited about bringing her.
Now, Saturday runs from noon until when?
Well, actual noon with the children's performance, and then the outdoor concert start at 1.
Okay.
And that's I'll say until 8,
Okay.
9. I don't know.
Whenever that's over.
Yeah, whenever it's over. And then jam sessions.
I was
These
going to
jam
ask you about
sessions
that.
are
That's still happening. And
The jam
where are they
sessions are happening,
this year?
and we've moved to the Drury Hotel.
Oh,
They have a
okay.
huge lobby, which means we'll be able to accommodate a lot more people. We're going to have a soul food, I think it's a soul food buffet that people can purchase.
Okay.
Because they don't have they have a restaurant, but it isn't a really big restaurant like our former location. And that's it starts at 10:30 on Friday night and Saturday night and goes until.
Okay. And then you go home and go to sleep, or you stay downtown and you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And you get up Sunday, and what happens on
Get up
Sunday?
Sunday. Alton Merrill will be doing. He'll be performing a gospel jazz performance to kind of kick off the day at 1 o'clock. And we have a lot of different kinds of music. We have Jose Alberto, who's a salsa legend from the Dominican Republic.
Now there'll be room to dance?
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
always make room
All right.
for dancing.
Okay, just checking.
Pittsburgh people like to dance.
Oh yeah.
And then we close out the night with our friend Gregory
Even in the
Porter.
last segment, Pastor Curtis was like, Gregory Porter.
Yeah, we're closing out the night with him, and it's really great because we started our festival with him, and so he's been around for a long time. He kind of christened the August Wilson Center stage when I first started doing programming there. So he's kind of a mainstay here.
I mean, I feel like he's a part of Pittsburgh.
He is.
I don't know if he feels that way, but I feel like
Well,
he's
we'll let him know that when he comes.
All right, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday,
15,
Sunday.
16, 17. Now, some of the events are free on the outdoor stages. Now, are there more ticketed events? We talked
Yes.
about...
Yeah, on Friday night we kick it off with the ticketed events. It's important to support the ticketed events so that
Absolutely.
we can do the free festival.
events, sure.
Because jazz, as I've said to many people, is very expensive, at least done well.
Right.
So we have Marcus Miller as our big headliner kicking off the festival.
Okay.
Marcus has played the festival before outside on the free stage. He is just an incredible artist, and we're so honored to have him come back. That's a ticketed show. There's also an option to purchase a ticket for the concert and entrance into the Taste of Jazz party, which is immediately following the Marcus Miller concert.
All right,
So after you
gotcha.
walk out of Marcus Miller, if you have purchased the additional ticket, if you've upgraded your ticket, your Marcus Miller ticket, then you can just kind of walk into the party.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you might as well...
you have to go home, or you can go over to the box office and buy
a ticket, but who wants to be bothered with all that?
just do it all at once.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have just about a minute left to wrap this all up, give the website information and all that kind of good stuff.
Great.
So don't go away. We'll be right back when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.